Hello, and welcome to a very exciting edition of the Immigrant Magazine Weekly with my special guest, Ukrainian-born professional athlete, fitness model, actor, and philanthropist, Michael Vitali Vernon, one of the principal and key members of Odua Blockchain Solutions. Today, it's a very important day because most of us are facing tremendous setbacks with the pandemic that has crippled most of us business people. And some of you have lost your jobs and you're wondering what you can do either to invest your EDD money, invest what little savings you have, or find some other opportunities digitally that you can invest in and make some money. Well, Michael is the kind of guest who considers himself a serial entrepreneur. He will teach you how to follow your passion, what you need to look out for right now in this economy, and how to bounce back. So stay tuned. Before we continue, I want you to subscribe. Be sure to click the subscribe button here below, ring the notification bell, and also the like button so that YouTube will share our videos. This network is here to serve you. Michael is going to help us understand the world of digital currency and shed some light on how to navigate this pandemic, especially for budding entrepreneurs and established entrepreneurs who are feeling the brunt. Stay tuned. So I want to welcome Michael Vitali Vernon to the show. I love your name, Michael. The Vitali Vernon, what is that? What origins?
Oh, that's Ukrainian. Vitali's Ukrainian.
Okay. That's a beautiful name. It's like, as long as I've known you, I don't think I ever asked about the Vitali. It sounds very Italian. I know, of course, you have Ukrainian descent, but it sounds very Italian.
Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah, Vitali. I thought I was Italian for a while too until I got my DNA tested.
Oh, no way. Ancestry.com or something.
It was Ancestry.com. Yeah, it was really good. Mm-hmm. It's great. Ancestry.com is great.
I took a good guess then. Anyway, glad to have you on the show. The last time you and I talked, we were on Impact on KPFK, which is also a TV show on TIMTV and coming up. And we were talking about the spirit of entrepreneurship with you, Larry Namer, and Dr. Nguyen, remember? So we want to continue that conversation, especially now, given the situation with the pandemic that has basically ravaged lots of businesses. I mean, we are all just trying to keep afloat, and you're into a lot of things. I, consider you like a serial entrepreneur. You do modeling, fitness, you're a fintech pioneer, educator, disruptive project, investor, so many things. How do you manage all of that, and how are you doing it right now with the coronavirus and the pandemic? Most businesses are struggling.
Well, I just want to say I'm glad to be here on the podcast. It's been a while, and I'm looking forward to sharing and answering some of the questions. I just keep it simple, Pamela. There's always a lot of information out there, and at the end of the day, it's to be able to really make that, for me, what works for me is just to be able to make that prayer, send out that positive energy, listen to the intuition, and really analyze each decision that I'm gonna make. So that's kind of my method of madness is taking that deep breath, and right away there's this millisecond of decision making that occurs within us. And I know if it's a bad decision or a good decision, meaning bad decision, there's gonna be some resistance, I don't feel comfortable, or good decision is like, oh, this is it. There's no holding back. And
do you think that there's opportunity even in a pandemic? Is there opportunity for businesses maybe?
Well, actually, this is the best time for an opportunity, especially for an entrepreneur. If I can speak for the young entrepreneurs out there, this is the best time for an opportunity. We see our world change right in front of our eyes. Who knew that 6 months ago, 7 months ago, that we'd be quarantined and working from home, right? Who knew that? And this is that opportunity for entrepreneurs and people that are staying at home to be creative, to come up with creativity that they can, and to find a revenue stream if they need to, which most people need to right now. This is the best time to do that. We are saturated with technology. Zoom meeting as we're here, we can do a business meeting anywhere in the world. We have really no excuses because of the technology that we have access to.
You know, that's well said, because typically I would never have envisaged you and I having a conversation on Zoom. We would normally meet somewhere and set up, or at the station and do a show. But finally, I'm here now becoming a master of Zoom. So,
That's great.
as a matter of fact, lots of people that are not self-employed like you and I, that have been employed or by companies, have lost jobs. So I want you to speak to that audience in terms of what opportunities are out there that you may suggest where they should look into for great opportunity to be able to sustain themselves.
Well, it really, that's a great question. It really depends on the person and what their passion are. I always recommend, and it's been said by a lot of very successful people, find your passion first. Find your passion first, because when there is an obstacle, as an entrepreneur with passion, whatever that may be, music, dancing, cryptocurrency, right, trading, podcast making, video making, whatever that passion is, you just see as an obstacle is just an obstacle. You say, okay, here's a little roadblock. Okay, I'm gonna go around it and move forward. So passion is the key word here. That's what I would give, convey to the young entrepreneurs, it's passion.
That's so well said. Thank you so much. So now let's talk about one of the main ones that you do. I mean, you do a robust number of successful businesses, but I want to talk about something that is something that you've been involved in from the initial point. It's about Odua blockchains, for which you're a principal, one of the main ones that really is building it. Tell us a little bit about what Odua blockchains solutions is, and then we'll talk about the intricacies of how to get involved.
Okay, sure. Odua blockchain. Blockchain is a term in general. Is a type of technology that is decentralized, meaning many computers around the world are connected to the blockchain through synchronization via software development by the company. For me, Odua blockchain is something that I've got into right after college. As soon as I graduated college with the finance and business administration, that's the opportunity that kind of came my way. I didn't look for this opportunity. The opportunity came to me, which is really a blessing. It happened naturally. And what I've come to learn is that with Mr. Bright, who is the visionary, and a few other people who we have community backing with, what I come to learn is that this is a hands-on, comprehensive project. This is no different than a traditional pizza shop, right? Where you're where you're making pizza for the customers. They come in and buy and leave. This project as real as it gets. I've come to learn that there's a lot of eagerness in the community, enthusiasm to learn about the blockchain technology and cryptography. And I've come to learn that each individual person needs attention to learn. And I've learned that if the individual person is yearning for that knowledge, then I'll take my time and I devote myself to them so they can understand and hopefully be an advocate for Odua blockchain.
Yes, I read an article, I was just doing some research about Odua and how far it's come for this interview that I'm having with you. And I stumbled on an article that said a new cryptocurrency offers a solution to Africa's financial troubles. I was really impressed. I mean, I think there were two different articles, but this one really stuck out for me because it was on Yahoo News Finance. Wow, so you are going really global. What kinds of solutions is Odua providing Africa with its financial troubles?
Well, the vision and mission is that Odua's strength is going to be, and we're doing it now, is peer-to-peer payment system. right, via mobile application. And we have an Android platform we developed. We have iOS platform we developed with 4 security layers. So in any time, the challenge we're facing in developing nations and developing markets now, Africa is a developing market. A lot of the development is happening, but it's the market development, exchange of contracts, equities, and businesses on the contract. The challenge a lot of people face is the access to technology, a secure technology, where people can have an autonomous protocol with, whether it's with smart contracts, whether it's with payments of these equities, or anything in between, from shopping online to having a mortgage, having that escrow. The opportunity for the folks in Africa is a decentralized peer-to-peer payments. That's the opportunity. And Odua saw that as a need in Africa. We are ahead of our time, for the fact of the matter, but in the next 20 years, there's going to be additional 4 billion internet users. And it's in Africa, South America, or any other emerging market. And Odua sees as an opportunity, and we created a product that people need and they want, and that is this digital currency called Odua coin.
That's wonderful. Do you think that people are getting more and more familiar and more comfortable with using the blockchain systems, and that especially Africa now with the pandemic and the restrictions on travel and everything, does a currency like what you have, the Odua coin, does it fill a void?
I certainly know that it will fill the void. It's just a matter of educating its users and educating on its platform functions. Mm-hmm.
So what kind of basic knowledge does someone need to have in order to get themselves to use Odua coin, and how can they get Odua coins?
That's a great question. Well, anybody that has a mobile phone or a desktop can register on our platform and open up a wallet. We have over 20,000 users already on the mobile sphere, and mobile and web wallet are the same thing with different access points. And we've built, inside the mobile app, we've built different exchanges built into the app with links. So user can just register and they can buy right there with their 3 ways to buy the coin. They can use their credit card, they could use other cryptocurrencies or exchanges, which is all built in conveniently inside the app, including all the social media links right there inside the app. So the user, the key is to, when introducing a new product to the market, the key is ease of use. Anybody can have easy access, navigate through the platform. In this case, the mobile app will most likely retain and stick around if it's easy to use. And we did just that. And most importantly, the security is the #1 utmost priority with the users. As we were going through the incubation phase in 2018, as we were expanding, we've learned and we're able to enhance our security in the past security threats that we've had. And we continue having phishing attacks quite a bit, because there are users out there that see the value of this Odua coin that is secure on the blockchain, and they want to be part of that, which is, it's a good thing and it's a bad thing at the same time. The good thing is that there's value, people see value in it, and the bad thing is we always have to have our, if I may say, have our cones up and never let the guard down with any phishing attacks. But with that being said, it's great. We're blessed.
What's the difference? What does Odua have that's better that would make me go for Odua coin as opposed to Bitcoin, for example?
Hmm. That's a really, really great, and it's a savvy questions to a lot of crypto users. Uh, well, the Bitcoin network and the Ethereum network now is becoming gridlocked. I've had the transaction take 12 hours, even up to 18 hours the other day for the transaction to confirm, and the fee was $4.50, right? So the Odua as a competitor, where it can be direct competitor to Bitcoin, is our transaction is instant settlement. There's 3 confirmations. As soon as the user scans the barcode, they'll see it. The merchant will get it, or they'll see it in their wallet if they're receiving it. It's instant settlement. There's 3 confirmations, and it's 0 fees, 0 to no fee. Almost no fees.
We don't like fees, do we?
Mm-hmm.
No. So do you have any plans for mass adoption of Odua? What is the future for Odua at this time?
Mm-hmm. Well, like with any new product, this strategy is to fill in that market void, right? And the market void is peer-to-peer payments, settlements, and security, and just the overall trust between organizations. And Odua sees that as a void it can fill, right? Africa, our target market is Africa. There's 1.2 billion people there. Nigeria is the fastest growing economy in Africa with the biggest population. There's 205 million people in Nigeria, and the average age is 19.5 years old. So these young Generation Z, post-millennials, are adapting very, very quickly. They're born with a phone in their hands. At least the people that are in the village and the cities. A lot of people move into the cities. So these young up and coming workforce in Nigeria, they're gonna need a secure currency. They're gonna need services to do their business. And Odua coin is not only a currency. There's so many more strategic key points about this project that we'll need a whole new meeting for that. Mm-hmm.
That is so amazing. So I see your banner in the back. It says Odua coin digital cash, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Maybe we should go out to buy digital cash. You have to use digital money again, right?
Mm-hmm.
Tell our audience, the website and how they can go right now and buy some Odua coins.
Yeah, sure. Digital cash. We have a main that you just can go to Google and type in Oduwa coin, O-D-U-W-A. Odua derives from the Benin Kingdom, meaning roadmap to wealth. It's an ancient Benin term. Just go on Google, type in Oduwa, O-D-U-W-A coin, and there'll be dozens of pages, including articles and all sorts of information about the Odua coin. But it's as simple as, for the user, it's as simple as going to the Play Store or iOS store and typing in Odua coin, and the Odua Pay app will come up, and you can just use that. It's free for anybody to download.
Yes. One last thing. So Odua coin is digital cash, and it's money that, if it just like Bitcoin, if you purchase your coins now, you can anticipate to grow your financial rewards, right?
Yes, well, in the last month, Odua coin has doubled its market cap. So the demand is growing. It's a limited supply coin for the reason of inflation. There's 21 million maximum supply. Okay, 21 million, just like Bitcoin, maximum supply. 14.7 million is allocated for fundraising, investments, or anybody that wants to hold Odua coin that can purchase it conveniently in their inside their app with a credit card or other coins or exchanges. That's 14.7 million coins. 6.3 million coins is allocated for mining, for those who want to reap rewards while securing the network. They can mine as well. But the coin, based on the limited quantity, is based on the evolution of economy. It's only matters that it's going to go up in value. So investing purchasing Odua coin is like getting piece of digital gold. That's what I would like to say. Piece of digital gold. Mm-hmm.
All gold, all gold. So thank you so much. And I wish you all the best. And as soon as I wrap this conversation up, I am going to Odua coin. Is it .com.org? What is it?
OduaCoin.io.
Oh, OduaCoin.io. And I'm going to put Odua coins. And hopefully I will become one of those millionaires really soon because Odua is going to grow and expand. Thank you so much for joining me today. And we'll talk soon on Immigrant Magazine Weekly. Take care, Michael. We've come to the end of our show. Thank you so very much for joining me today. I would love to hear what you think about our discussion. So please share your thoughts in our comment section or send me an email to publisher@immigrantmagazine.com. Now be sure to follow me on Twitter and Instagram @Anchang and like us on Facebook, The Immigrant Magazine. See you next time on The Immigrant Magazine Weekly.